What is up? This is Dawn Patrol, and today I want to show you guys my process of Pretty Bread. Pretty Bread is the meld of Pretty Lights and Daily Bread, and I want to make a song based on both of their styles. I want to pull from public domain samples. I want to pull from Splice. I want to pull from my own voice. I have a microphone behind me, so I'll be putting in back shots. I want to go through kind of the whole arrangement of how I get from start to finish, and then we'll finish that arrangement and go in, add some sonic details. Then we'll move to the mixing stage. We'll do our cuts, our side chaining, and then we'll move to the mastering stage where we get it loud, the loudness war or whatever. Just make it sound good, make it hit on everything, loud as possible, dynamic as possible, clean as possible. And with that, I want to go ahead and show you guys what I have been doing. I love what we got going on here. First of all, shout out Spencer Klein. He showed me Daily Bread, and I was on my drive home the other day from a DJ gig, and I was just like, this dude, I gotta make something like this. Essentially, you're taking samples, hip-hop based stuff. I think I'm in the BPM of 85, key E minor, whatever. We'll switch from major to minor. And you just make it groovy. It's like the drummer is the star of the show. And so I'm trying to find a bunch of old samples along with, like I mentioned earlier, my voice and public domain and just anything that's like kind of wonky and fun, kind of Troy Boyish. So yeah, let's get into it. This is what I got so far. I love that snare hit. My baby. So this part, we're gonna add a bunch of synthy kind of stuff to make it a little more bassy. A lot of these samples are just from Splice. I wonder if I could add this right here. Yeah. Yes, sir. I love samples. Woo-hoo-hoo! Just like that, we're moving on. I haven't even sidechained yet. I just love all these samples. Groovy. This is like for your car ride. And then this is where it gets funky. Let that 808 burn. I want you right close to me. I'll probably get a riser, I want you right next to me. I want you to want me too. Boom. And then that's where we're gonna make it more wook bass or more I don't know. We'll figure out the drop there, but I want that to be like kind of like stank face, like But I really enjoy doing these type of beats. Let's go ahead. Let's do some processing on this. This is me from earlier. Hey! I sound like a goofball, but that was the energy going on. So let's just dice this up to make it sound, better. So I like to use CLA vocals, stereo, and then I'm just gonna go start me up. Hey! That sounds cool. There might be a cool one. Let's just run through these real fast. Hey! 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 feel like we need some delay on that. That's got a slap, so let's go ahead and just add delay underneath it, just to kind of give it that. We can do 3. We'll make it. Hey, 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 hey. Nah. I also think we should EQ it before it hits that. Just make it weird. Let's go to trash. Kind of looking for like an old radio effect. Wonder if I can put this before the chain. Alright, let's take the drum pattern and we are going to Control J. And then we're going to hit this and we're going to convert drums to a new MIDI track. You can unwarp. This might not be exactly on, so what I like to do is turn on the drums and listen. For the most part, it is. I'm just double checking. Okay, so that's pretty dang good. So what we'll do is we'll listen to this. That's, I think, like an 808 kick. If you want a better kick that kind of follows this exact one, just take. So like that right there is the exact kick. Probably take this whole thing. And then you can just place it right here. Bring that back. So now you've got. So it's basically the actual kick. So you're going to get a better side chain. So if we go here, this is a sample. You need to side chain that. So we're going to put a compressor in Ableton by going to Audio Effects, hit compressor, click this little down button, hit external. Source input is ghost. We are not going to have much release or attack, but we're going to bring the threshold down. Hear that? Guys ducking. Okay, so let's now that we've got this, I believe it's the same for this minus a couple things. Yeah, but I love how that kick is actually popping through now. So what you have to do here, because this is a little different, just pencil it in. Oof. Who is this drummer? This drummer's straight from heaven. See, that's wrong. So, good night. This is such a jazz, or at least that's what I would call it, drummer. Here we go. 1, 2. Bop, 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 kick, kick. Bop, 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 kick, kick. And then I believe this is because this is the same one, I can just put it right there. All right, so that takes care of our side chain, which just means that your bass and kick relationship is going to be nice and balanced. You're going to hear the kick, the bass is going to duck on whatever you put it on. So if you got a compressor right here on these two bad boys, and then anything else that is kind of in this whole vibe. All right. So that kind of sounds a little harsh. What is that? So let's put a limiter on it. I don't know why it's... That could have just been... Is that the original... Oh, there we go. That sounds better. Okay, so one of the things I really like about Daily Bread and let's see if I can just go straight to... There we go. Nope. There we go. This one. Okay, so one of the things Is that working? One of the things I really like about Daily Bread and Pretty Lights is their samples. They have a lot of really cool just samples, and this is a website that I found just talking about, you know, there's interviews, and like right here, the Joe Smith collection. This is all public domain, which basically means you can use it for whatever. So you're going to hit browse and download, and it's like, I don't really want to go through all of this, so I'm just going to batch download it, and then I'm going to listen to it and see, you know, if there's anything in here that's worth attributions. Oh, that's plain text. Gotcha. So excerpts. So you just kind of run through your thing.
But I wasn't famous enough for.
I mean, that is so cool. I love that sample.
These 4 boys with.
Still to this day, if
do you remember how you felt when you heard Woodchopper's Ball and it became a hit?
Woo wee! Y'all talk about Like, eat low-hanging fruit. Good night. Check this out. I am so chopping this up. He said, "You remember how you felt?" Oh, that's how music makes me feel, man. Like
Do you remember how you felt?
woo! Listen to that. Come on with the birds chirping. Somebody.
Do you remember how you? Do you remember how you? Do you remember how you felt when you? Do you remember how you felt when you heard Woodchopper's Ball and it became a hit?
Well, we didn't.
I just want that one part. Do you remember how you felt?
Do you remember how you felt?
Do you remember how you felt? It'd be like, do you remember how you felt?
Do you remember? Do you remember how you felt?
I'm just gonna, make it.
Do you remember how you felt? Do you remember how you felt?
Okay, this is so cool. I absolutely am enjoying myself right now. All right, let's listen to this. There was one more thing I thought would be cool in the middle is to make it, this one girl's
They'll tell us.
recording.
And we've never gotten a royalty statement or payment until.
But I wasn't famous enough.
That's
for-
Yoko Ono? Are you kidding me? This is so crazy. Wow, off the record. This is so nice. I think people are really gonna vibe with this. Yoko Ono off the record interview. Jeez, and these are just all famous people or people of like worth whatever.
These 4 boys.
Play it. Okay. This is too
These
cool.
4.
So she says, I wasn't famous enough or something like that.
But I wasn't famous enough for. But I wasn't famous enough for.
So good. So there's gotta be something in here that's just like a perfect intro. Something that's, pretty bread. Something that'll kind of set us off. Let's do it.
But I was these 4.
They'll tell.
One of brothers,
Yes,
right?
and the troops went crazy,
right,
yeah.
everyone went
Caught
crazy.
the bunny and
right.
things like
now
that.
I had an army behind me, but I believe
Well, yeah, no, I don't think I'll ever mellow out.
Van Morrison? Are you kidding me?
Mellow out, then
This is crazy. 1928 Van Morrison. Like, who does this? Come on.
You really see that. So now
Way back. Well, he didn't do that, but he might have mentioned it. I didn't know about that, actually. And what I do is, I usually get the secondary song.
So-
Way back. Well, he didn't do that, but he...
At least we have every possible advantage. Basically, like 70, end of 77.
But I'm sure Benny Goodman can say this is terrific.
They're really nice guys. It's so nice. A lot of these people that were really heroes.
no, because I do, I've covered it all, but I'm not. Then nobody really gets. I learned that at the beginning.
They go to the men's room. Actually, the food in England is getting a lot better. In fact,
Jimmy Dorsey's and you name it, they were all fine bands in those days. And Miller's.
So I used the identical arrangement. When we came to New York.
We get to Monterey, and Lou Adler is telling me maybe we'll get to play on Saturday night.
So that right there, maybe. That's a really good. I'm just really looking for like one words or things that
We
are.
get to Monterey, and Lou Adler is telling me maybe.
Ha, maybe.
Maybe.
Woo, that's a sample. Good night. This is so fun. Let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh. This is so sick.
Do you remember how you felt?
So we got.
But I wasn't famous enough for.
I'll just get the word famous from Yoko Ono.
Famous.
Like, let's go.
Famous.
Yeah, famous.
Do you remember how you felt? Do you remember?
Oh. My baby. So I want that to be like, I might have to warp it, but you remember how you felt? So it'd be like this. Do you remember how you felt? Do you remember how you felt? So we gotta start it. Dun dun. Then we just gotta time it. Do you remember? Do you remember how you felt? So you stretch it to where you want it. Then you warp it. Then you make it say what you want it to say.
Do you remember how you felt? 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 Do you remember how you felt when you remember how you felt? Do 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 you remember how you felt?
So I might not be able to do that big of a stretch, but maybe I can do something like.
Do you remember how you felt when you're? Do you remember how you felt?
Let's see what I can do with this bad boy.
Do you remember how you felt? Do you remember how you felt? Do you remember how you felt?
Maybe instead of do you remember how you felt, I'll just cut it down to how you felt.
Do you remember how you felt when you?
There you go.
How you felt when you? How you felt? How you felt? How you felt?
All right, check it out. That's what I'm thinking about doing.
How you felt?
I just kind of turn it down. That's the one thing that I'm realizing too. Like, if you listen to Pretty Lights or you listen to Daily Bread, making samples and placing samples is not that quick. It's not that easy. You got to line it up, maybe even put it in the right key, and shape it.
How you felt? How you felt when you heard? 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 When you heard?
Now that's a good sample. I like that. You heard. So what I might just do is take this all the way out. So that you heard is like pretty dang good. So we're gonna put CLA on it. Let's just make CLA a return track at this point. CLA vocals. Mono and stereo. Vocals. And then we're just gonna set as default. I think this is just doing some treble and compressing. EQ. You can keep the bass where it is too. We don't need a bass reduction. But boom.
You heard? You heard? You heard? You heard?
That might just need nothing but volume reduction. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go to some Valhalla reverb. So this is gonna be more of a long reverb. Is that a snap? So let's go to Valhalla. Our decay is 4 seconds. There we go. And then we're gonna do let's shape this a little bit. I kind of like using EQ3 sometimes and just turn off the highs. Just kind of adds a little darkness.
Famous.
Maybe.
That could be kind of fun to put maybe right on that drop.
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
And what if we take out some drums right here? So
maybe. Maybe.
Take this out.
Maybe. 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 Maybe.
This one can probably get a little fuzz. I know Homicide can make it fuzzy. Homicide. How do you spell Homicide? Is it just O? Output? Who makes Homicide? Oh, Ohm Force. How come I don't see it in here? Sound Theory. Whatever. Pause. Spark a dog. I could always just go to Sound Toys. Primal Tap, Pan Man, Little Radiator, Micro Shift. We could do Filter Freak.
Maybe. 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 Maybe.
So you can even do this right here. I'm pretty sure the drums have a stutter, so I'm just banking on this.
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
Then you can go to filter free. Can I just turn it off for a second?
Maybe.
This resonance is
Maybe. Maybe.
Then we can turn it up right here.
Maybe. 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 Maybe.
Whoa. The heck is happening? I'm gonna actually duplicate this, sorry, and bounce this in place. Okay, that's gotta stop. Cause check it out.
Maybe.
How did it not? This has to be like.
Maybe.
Huh? I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
And then I don't really like all the low end on this, so I'm just gonna chop it out right here.
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
Just gives like the.
Maybe.
I wonder if I could. I wonder if this actually needs some reverb.
Maybe. 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 Maybe.
I think it's more of an EQ thing. Can try using like a side mid to kind of shape it.
Maybe. 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 Maybe.
There it is. Okay, so yeah, cutting out the mids really sounds good on that part. Kind of, this makes me feel like it's an old radio.
Maybe.
That sounds great. All right, cool. Let's find some more cool samples.
And
They'll tell you.
One of so
At base.
no.
There's a lot, so I'm just gonna kind of skip around.
They were.
Okay. They invest.
But I worked with him from that time, and we, I was only gone for a week.
I mean, you had to put your hands over your ears. They made
my
sense.
gosh.
Well, Keith, it was one of just total shock. The oi polloi that was. Do you know the Cromwell injury?
So this guy, Roger Daltrey, has an interesting moment where he goes, duh, duh, duh. I'm sure he's just trying to gather himself, but what if we made that a part of the drums? You know what I'm saying? Like, like why not?
The oi polloi
What is this right here?
that was.
I kind of like the idea of making this like drum hits, because there are a lot of drums in here. So we can go to our drum section, which is like right here. See how we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's pretty easy to just slap them on. 1, 2, 3, and we can really shape it. So I'm gonna make that tighter. Nice. Easy as that. I'm just trying to add stuff that'll sound weird and be cool. Unison makes a really cool plugin it's called Sound Doctor. I like to use this when, you know, I need it to just sound different. So we got vocals and we want them to be dreamy. Or lo-fi would actually be kind of cool. So you just throw something on there and we listen to what it sounds like. Nope. Nope. Why is that my, oh, that's my CPU. Dang, Sound Doctor. You really use a lot of CPU, don't you? So let's just freeze everything real fast, because I don't want my computer to crash. That's the idea, is like you get a sound and you just real fast change it and make it sound more dreamy. I mean, you can just slap it on there as long as the mix sounds good. Unison Doctor is great for that, just for a quick, I want it to sound a little different. Mangler, you can just kind of like spice it up. That's also from Unison. I'm pretty sure there's a ton of plugins out there. These are just the ones that I have. Trash by Isotope can get you a cool sound real fast. Homicide gets you more of like distortion. Stuff like that. All right, while we're waiting for that, we're going to go to Splice. And let's see, we are in the key. Let's just type in piano. And we're going to go to BPM of 85. This is the exact BPM we're in. And then let's do our key, which is E minor. Let's see what we get. I like that. This is cool. It's kind of jazzy. The other thing I would also recommend is using Suno. So like, if you take this sample and you're worried that your whole track's not going to be able to get released, or your music video is going to get flagged because of this sample, I believe you can just run a sample through Suno and it'll give you like a variation of it. Or, gosh, there's a VST for that. I forget what it's called. Shout out ASAF for showing me that VST that I can't remember the name of. But I would recommend, you know, if you're just trying to get ideas down, like, this isn't the final song. I'm just trying to put ideas down so that I can get my arrangement down, and then I'll go to the next thing. All right, so we're back here at Unison. I really don't know why Sound Doctor is taking up so much processing. It's like, why would Sound Doctor? Who cares if Sound Doctor? Oh, it's probably because I've got what's okay, I can do. You know, when I'm running OBS as well, it'll make the computer a little bit slower. Jeez. Yeah, forget you, Sound Doctor. You're not welcome. At least for the moment. We'll talk later. Let's go to like trash or something. Just trying to get a different sound. Let's do saturate. E. is actually, you can go to CLA Vocals. They have pre-made filters you can just slap on here, like backing vocals. So that one's cool. The delay and reverb, I don't think we need that. So that's just kind of cool. That's something that I'm kind of looking for. See how it just kind of adds. It's got some slap reverb on there. So that's cool. All right. So we go back to our interviews and we're listening.
Remember that little tiny place in the Crom Road?
That's I don't know how. Maybe those times. Maybe before this late '60s.
Ooh, here's one with Mick Jagger.
Right. You know what I mean? What?
I've got to start.
Has this been the case for the last 15 years? You haven't done a picture for 15
No,
years.
I haven't done anything.
What, 7 years old, and I'd come home and watch American Bandstand for 90 minutes a day, and Saturday night for half an hour, and I did that.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I don't. Whatever managers do, you know.
Absolutely nonplussed. They had no idea what just went on. A hit, or hey, hey, where the monkeys become a hit.
Sure. I mean, going solo was and is, well, for myself,
Wow. That's a sample. I love that so much. The way there's like so much emotion behind his voice. You can hear whoever this is.
well, for myself,
Wow, that's like something you would hear someone make up.
Well, for myself, For myself, For myself, For myself,
You see what I'm getting at? You're telling a story with this whole shebang. I want you right next to me for myself. For myself. Yeah. Oof, I like that. I want you right next to me. For myself.
For myself, For myself, well, for myself, For myself, For myself, For myself, For myself,
For myself, self. I want you right next to me for myself.
For myself, For myself, For myself,
For myself. And then we just gotta tighten this up with warp.
For myself.
For myself.
For myself, For myself, For myself, For myself,
And this you just gotta get rid of.
For myself, For myself,
I wonder if that would sound better as 3 or 2.
For myself, 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 For myself.
I really like the when I'm doing samples, I really like the mid cut on the mids.
For myself. For myself.
Woo, buddy.
For myself. For myself. For my.
I think there's a plugin that you can put in here.
For myself. 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 For myself.
So this is just adding that kind of like old school, like it sounds like it's coming from a radio.
For myself. For myself. For myself. For myself.
I wonder if I should make it just massive with Mangler. Who knows?
For myself. For myself. For myself. For myself. For myself. For myself.
Woodchopper's ball and it became a hit. Woodchopper's ball. Woodchopper's ball. Woodchopper's ball. Do you remember how you felt when you heard? Do you remember how you felt? Do you remember how you felt when you heard? Do you remember how you felt when you heard? Do you remember how you felt when you heard? Do you remember how you felt when you heard? Do you remember how you felt when you heard? Do you remember how you felt when you heard?
I wonder if I can just stick that in the beginning. Kind of looking for a home for this guy. I'm thinking I could take a EQ or auto filter, if you will, and boom, go ahead and push the frequency all the way up and just do like
Do you remember how you felt when you heard? Do you remember how you felt when? Do you remember how you felt? Do you remember how you felt when you heard? Do you remember how you felt when you heard?
myself.
I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me.
For myself.
I want you to want me too.
This is Yoko Ono saying famous.
Famous.
But I kind of need to extend.
Famous. 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 Famous.
Might need to take the warp. I will say when you're producing this style of stuff,
Famous. 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 Famous.
there you go.
Famous.
It's a lot of time stretching.
Famous. 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 Famous.
Let's put EQ on her. Kind of boost some areas.
Famous.
One of my recent EQs that I've really been enjoying is this SIE. I really don't even know who makes this, but I found it and it looks like Sound Toys. So the mids.
Famous. Famous.
Let me just like loop this buddy.
Famous. 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 Famous.
Okay. And then we can put utility and we're going to do a width.
Famous. 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 Famous.
Or
famous,
mono.
Famous. 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 Famous.
All right, here we go.
Famous. Famous. Famous.
Woo! I mean, that's just cool by itself.
Famous. 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 Famous.
What's that pop though?
Famous. Famous. Famous.
Listen.
Famous. Famous.
There it is. No pop. Oof, that pop was getting me. All right, here we go.
Famous. 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 Famous.
It's a great kick. Okay, so again, we are simply building. I mean, this is gonna be a really long stream because it's just me hanging out in the studio trying to figure out my arrangement, but something I want to talk about while I'm doing this. If you're a producer and you're like, oh, I want to learn how to produce, I'm trying to, I want to do it, then you need to be okay with days like this where you just build. The song's not going to get done today. I'm literally going to spend a couple hours on it and I'm going to get a framework. It's just like when you're building a home. It doesn't just go up. You got to, it takes steps and a lot of time. So be okay with that,
Do you remember how you felt when you heard
I like this where it is, but I feel like this sounds better just.
myself.
Do you remember how you felt when you heard
So, for this guy right here, I definitely want him to sound like old school, like coming from a old radio. And for some reason, one way to help is to kind of take this out.
do you remember how you felt when you heard
Yeah, I love taking out mids. That sounds so good.
do you remember how you felt when you heard
For myself.
So this one too, it's pretty, it's pretty out there.
For myself. For myself. For myself.
There you go.
For myself.
I love side mid cuts. Woo, sounds so good. Let's save and let's do like some sort of a fill. That could be nice. Right here, let's do fill. And then let's do E minor. See what we get. Anything close to our BPM. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Just kidding. 85, let's see if we get anything. Nope, that's fine. But we can do a range, 80 to 90. I usually do 10. There you go, that's it. I kind of like these two. I think they're from the same person. One, two. And we're just gonna kind of find where these guys can go. They're both 85, so that shouldn't be a problem. I am just increasing the volume a little bit so they hit a little harder. So this one can go right here. What is this doing? Oh, 90. That's why. That's weird. You do want it to warp though. Why is it not? You want it to be 90 or 85? It's not like perfectly on. That's okay.
I want you. I want you right next to me. I want you right next to me. I want you right. I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me.
This is just an acapella of the original.
I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me. I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me.
And that's just my voice saying boom. I thought it fit. Maybe it doesn't. We'll find out in the end. I'm just checking the loudness of everything.
Maybe.
For myself.
Do you remember how you felt when you heard
For myself.
That is not correct. Blat blat blat. Blink blap blap. There you go. Alright, now let's do a riser. You can make your own, or if you're just doing arrangement like me, you can find one that fits the bill. I am gonna do though a riser that's a little more in my BPM. I said that and I lied.
I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me.
I think I might need to get a riser that's a little closer to the BPM, because there we go. So we're at what, 85? So here's one that's 85. What does this sound like? I need a long one. Okay, fine. If you can't find one, just go to presets, type in riser. Go to Serum or Serum 2, whatever you're using. Find the tone you like. So that's Serum 2. And you're just gonna make it real fast, because I wasn't finding anything that fit very quickly. So then you just hit the, if it's your first time loading a preset from Splice, you just pick it, drag and drop it, press OK, and it's in there. So now I don't really want it like low, but we're in E minor, so G, E. So let's go to 8 bars.
I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me.
So the tonality of that is okay. I'm not loving it. It's very, you know, It's kind of like even that. What is going on here? What do we have? Ouch! I think I just want a sine wave, honestly. Give me a basic sine. Give me a sign. I need a sign. I need a sign. Basic shapes. Huh. Maybe I'm just missing it. Where's my sine wave? Analog sine.
I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me.
So I kind of like it.
I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me. I want you to want me too.
And of course, it needs to drop out whenever it goes boom. Sorry.
Boom.
Okay. Let us see. I want you to.
I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me.
I would really like a sample going pop, 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 pop. That's what I hear in my head. Pop, 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 pop. Let's see where I can find that.
Well, it was the outside pressures, and it was, and then we'd run it down with Bing once, and maybe the next time would be a take.
Wherever we were. And it was during that time we were in England, and I kind of felt that there was a lot going on behind the smile.
Bill was one of the greatest doo-wop producers in the world. All those Moonglows, Flamingos. He had a lot of tricks. Yeah, he knew.
And, well, it was the outside...
Well,
it was the outside pressures, and...
So, like, whoever this is saying pressures. So let's see if we can make that into a...
Well, it was the outside pressures, and it was... Well, it was the outside pressure.
So pressure.
Pressures. Pressure. Pressure.
All right, let's see what we can get now.
Pressure.
Pressure.
Pressure. Pressure. Pressure. Pressure. Pressure. Pressure. Pressure. Pressures. Pressure. Pressures. Pressure. 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 Pressure.
All right, so we've got this guy right here, and let's see what happens if I just, is that too much? That might be way too much. Yeah, that's way too much. I didn't mean, I want prep. Mob easy. Alright, so what you really want is this. And then let's even go to like kickstart. Shape it a little bit. 2 eighth notes. There we go. All right. Got some cool samples going here. And we're gonna put an auto filter, and we're gonna boost it up, and then we're gonna take it down.
I want you right next to me.
Let's do EQ, get all that low end out. EQ3. Also like my taking this out.
I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me. I want you to want me too.
Boom.
I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me. I want you to want me too. I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me. I want you to want me too.
Boom.
I want you right next to me.
Pressure, boom. I wonder if I can just open this up.
Pressures in.
Boom.
Pressures in.
Boom.
Pressures in.
Boom. Boom.
I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me. I want you to want me too. I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me. I want you.
What is this one? Is this supposed to be... I think this one's supposed to be Altar Boy. Low octave, double.
I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me. I want you to want me too.
Boom.
All right, cool. Just arrangement, nothing final. My babe.
Maybe.
I want you right next to me.
For myself.
So that, I would say, needs a... Well, we can do a small sweep right there. Go to E minor. That's a great.
For myself.
I'm thinking about doing a cool VST and just looking for some sort of sound that I haven't really used lately. What is K? I think it's K audio. This KV331 Synthmaster. That might not work. I may crash the system trying to play this one. Okay, fine. Oh no. Oh no. It's just like, that was a bad idea. Okay, sorry. Let's go to silent, but let's go find like a smooth, like a glide. And then let's go to plugins. Let's go to silent. All right, here we go. Yeah, something like this. I want it to be like very cool. I want it to be very, glidey. Bank preset load. Okay, drag drop. Uh-oh. Okay, come over here. Here we go. All right, let's see if this works. So that's C. Let's see what kind of things we can get out here. Yeah, I think it's fun.
For myself. For myself. For myself. For myself. For myself.
Oh, what if I just do a drone? E minor, right? So is that?
For myself. For myself.
Was this the kick? Oh, who is this drummer? You are so good. Sidechaining, like a real quick way to sidechain is just to convert the drums to a MIDI. And then, of course, you have to watch it. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, nice. 1, 2. Keep it going, almost done. 1, 2. 1. Oh, I missed that one. Okay. All right. So you've got your Ghost 2. Then you just turn it off. And then when you're here, if you do a compressor and you're just doing audio effects, then go to Ghost 2.
I want you right next to me.
For myself.
And then if you're not hearing the sound good enough, you can like boost it with Mangler. And you can also put some vinyl on this. And I'm just gonna bounce that in place because I'm not too worried about that being like something I want to change later on. I also don't want that crackle to just keep on going forever. So I'm cool with it. All right, here we go.
I want you right next to me.
For myself.
I want you real close to me.
Do you remember how you felt when you heard
I want you right next to me.
For myself.
I want you to want me too.
Let's do like a stutter step right here. All right, here we go.
Maybe.
I want you right next to me.
For myself.
I want you real close to me.
do you remember how you felt when you heard
I want you right next to me.
For myself.
All right, so we could do like a really fun stabby bass right there, most likely with Serum 2 or Serum 1, but like something just like yeah, I want it. Well, I don't want all the reverb, but you know what I mean. All the tails. I just want to bump, 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 doo doo doo. Beady daddy dee dee beady bop buck shada bop bop shpady bop bop buck shpa bop 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 jada bop 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 just a bop beating bop beating beating bop bop bop. Alright, here we go. And then you want to actually take one of these was
For myself.
Was it this one that had the Ghost 2 on it, or is it Silent? I can't remember. I think I probably made it into a thing. That's alright. We got a compressor. We're looking to get that Ghost 2 kick. Boom, boom. Alright, so bump, 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 bump. I want no reverb or delay. Get out of here. Effects. Nope. I don't want you there. Oh, is there a, oh, it's an arpeggiator. Oh, it's an arpeggiator. Is that? Shouldn't be. Sounds like an arpeggiator. Let me get that 8th note.
For myself.
It wouldn't be that long.
For myself.
So like, okay, here's what I'm doing on this bass line. Here's kind of my thoughts on it. You know, mimicking a bass player. So instead of just going like real, I don't know, legato-y, just keep it short. And when you reduce the velocity, it gives you more of that realistic pluck. Even if you just move it down a little bit.
For myself. For myself.
That's awesome. We need to make this match the kick though. You hear that? Boom, boom.
For myself.
What you can do is you can actually just look. So like bring this up to the kick. If it's right here, you can find exactly where you need to split it. So we don't want to snap to grid. So it's like, all right, this is a little bit. You know, the thing about a bass guitarist is he's not going to be perfectly on the, you know, the beat. He's going to do his best to get there. But I kind of like it being a little loose, you know. All right, check this out. And the cool thing is we can still go and I mean, I like that. That sounds good, but you have options here, you know, to even like in this. I wonder if I can add an effect. Let's do ozone. Gosh, what is it called? Just to make this mono, what is it, imager? I think. I'm just gonna try to make this. Nope, that's not the right one. Let's go to our master, ozone. I thought it was imager. Ozone 8 imager. Maybe that's the wrong. It's got to give me bands. 4 bands. There we go. So I just pull everything down at 140. There you go. Cool. All right. I can even just take this and put it on this exact one and freeze it so it's not going too crazy. Just want that sub to be really down the middle. All right, here we go.
For myself.
Do you remember how you felt when you heard
Man, dude, that is so good. I really like that. So I'm gonna turn the imager off for a second.
For myself. For myself.
do you remember how you felt when you heard
So right there, I can feel that I want to hear this like, oh. So I have this guy. So we'll go right here.
For myself.
do you remember how you felt when you heard
It's on that snare.
how you felt when you heard how you felt when you heard how you felt when you heard
That's heater.
how you felt when you heard
For myself.
So let's run. Let's see. Yeah, let's do a. Black box. Ugh, black box. So good. Black box is awesome.
You felt when you're
Good night.
For myself.
Do you remember how you felt when you heard
For myself.
I feel like on that one, it could actually have a different bass note. So this one right here.
For myself.
Alright. Maybe just. Alright, cool. So I just trying to make it a little swingy, trying to make it a little fun. There was a piano thing somewhere in here. Is this it? Is this even the same key? Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Let's get them out of here. Alright, so we've got kind of this cool little
For myself.
Let's see if we can find some more interviews.
I kind of felt that there was a lot going on behind the smile.
That's a good one.
Bill was one of the greatest doo-wop producers in. He had a lot of.
All of a sudden, you know.
Yeah, Jerry Lee Lewis and.
It haunted me when I was.
You know, I loved him, but you know, everything to me it was depressing because everything was so burned off of you. Yes, he did.
Decided, well, where are we gonna go? By myself? Oh, yes.
It was called. It was called. I can get.
We eventually, after about another year of doing more material, we did indeed land a deal on Polydor, and
So it's gone. You know, just reach out. I'll be there. You know, and that particular song, for some reason or other, just seemed to hit all across the world. I mean, everybody could relate.
Oof, everybody could relate. How about that? I didn't even know that was what it was gonna say. I was just dragging it in there. Everybody could relate.
It's gone. You know, just reach out. I'll be there. You know, and it's gone. You know, just reach out. I'll be there. You know, and that particular song, for some reason or other, just seemed to hit all across the world. I mean, everybody could relate. Everybody could. I mean, everybody seemed to hit all across the world. To hit that particular song, you know, just reach out. I'll be there. You know.
Just reach out. I'll be there.
You know, just reach out. I'll be there. You know. All across the world. I mean, everybody could relate. 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 Everybody could relate.
Maybe.
You know, just reach out. I'll be there. You know, it's gone. You know, just reach. You know, just reach out. I'll be there. You know, and you know, just reach out. I'll be there. You know, and
Whew, that's so good.
For myself.
Do you remember how you felt when you heard?
you know, just reach out. I'll be there. You know, and you know, just reach out. I'll be there. You know, and
Do you remember how you felt when you heard?
you know, just reach out. I'll be there. You know, and
I feel like this part actually needs to go. So like all I'm doing there is just chopping it up. I think it sounds pretty cool. I want to keep kind of that vibe high, you know what I'm saying? Oof.
Maybe.
For myself.
Do you remember how you felt when you heard?
You know, just reach out, I'll be there. You know,
Let's go. And this is where it gets real. And we need some like
Boom.
And then that is where we get you know this song by Nightmare? It's like it's like super popular. That's the kind of vibe I want it to go for, like just club banging, like what, who, how. Let's see if I can achieve that. Oh gosh. Isn't that West Coast? Isn't that like the classic? Yeah. Yeah. So you just go to Serum, and we'll change it up. We're not gonna make it identical, because then they're just gonna be like, oh, you just copied what's his name. But I do like that.
Boom.
Let's see, how do we do this?
Boom.
Boom. So. What if I went the other way? I don't know. I'm just kind of shooting the breeze here. I mean, it sounds cool. So do some sub bass. That's a pretty fun, solid guy. Let's go to boom. Okay, so we're just gonna act as if that's like, yeah, we always wanted to do that. Because again, arrangement, you're just trying to figure out like, where is this song? Where's it going? So now we need some big drums, and you can do one of many things. You can just find the exact ones you want, or what I like to do is I like to actually find drums and then kind of take samples from them. Okay, whatever. We're going to just take this because I know Oliver mixes well. Again, arrangement, not too concerned. But this is giving me... this is giving me some vibes of like that old school hip hop. Let's see, convert to drums. You know, kind of like... I want to say... I'll get back to you on who I'm exactly thinking of. I played a song last night when I was DJing, and I was like, oh yeah, this is old school. Whatever, old school hip-hop. How about we just leave it at that? There you go. That's a good kick. Good short stabby kick. That's what I want, a good short stabby kick. And I don't want that. And then on this, we're going to call this Ghost 3. And then on this guy, we're going to go to compressor. And then we're going to do external. Let's go Ghost 3. And a little short attack. But what is this kick doing? You can also put a saturator on the bass itself. Just found that can kind of bring out some harmonics. I usually keep it low. Oof! Good night. Alright, so I want my glide to be pretty high on this. There you go. So we can start lower, so like right here. And then go higher. as we get closer to these. You gotta go back lower again, because
Boom. Boom.
what if I did this one instead?
Boom. Boom.
Or save it, put it back where it was.
Boom.
Even right there, I think it would be cool to like cut. Just to kind of have some silence. And then you could actually put everything back in. So just do one more of those. Okay, cool. So we've got kind of our drop. Not exactly sure where we're gonna go from here, but if we've got, let's call this verse 1, and then we'll call this build.
I want you right next to me. I want you right next to me. I want you right next to me. I want you to want me too.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
I wonder if on this one the bass can do something different. Kind of like. Let's listen to Bad Boy. Pretty Bread.
Maybe.
For myself.
Do you remember how you felt when you heard?
You know, just reach out, I'll be there. You know, and
So this could really benefit from some SIEQ.
I want you right next to me. I want you right next to me. I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me.
It's probably fine.
I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me.
Maybe 4.
I want you right next to me. I want you real close to me. I want you right next to me. I want you to want me too.
Boom.
Want you to want me too.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Okay, so we've got like our bass down, we've got our synth down. Now we need to make this really fat thing underneath it our lead. It's just, there's not much mid, there's highs and there's lows. So now we need the mids. Let's just type in lead and see what presets. I love that mid. So we're just gonna add a, which one is this one? I think is the bass. This actually needs this on it. I don't know why we have this. So is this serum? Oh, it's serum 2. So what we're gonna do is duplicate this and call it the mids. And then we're going to take serum and replace it with serum 2. And then we're gonna load in this mid part. Kind of go from there. Okay, so let's take mids. Uh-oh. We've got delay, and we don't need delay. Oh. Uh-oh. So do not use your scroll button when you're loading. I just found that out. Didn't know that. I have to actually reload this preset because my scroll, on my mouse was totally doing stuff. All right, let's listen to this. I mean, that's cool, but I think an octave lower. Okay, so we got this really cool vibe. There we go. Don't touch it. There's magic on it. Leave it. That's kind of what I found with this. But there's one more thing I want to do. I want to excite it. This is something that I learned from Mr. Gregatron. He's so awesome. We love you, Gregatron. So a lot of times I'll send him my music and he's like, you're missing this here. And recently I've just noticed that I can just use exciter on stuff. So we know that the mids, like we're going to put an EQ on that. You don't really need the lows for this sound. See how it's already like, so no subs, so 95 and below, 90 below, 90 and below, nothing. But it's a mid type deal, so we're gonna go mid side, and we're gonna go to our sides and excite them a little bit. All right, here we go. Okay, so I actually think I'm just going to get rid of these two and only keep, like, this is a vibe right here. So this is what needs to be first. All right, so. The sub here can go don't. What is this though? Wait. Where's my sub? Alright, so the sub here can just go bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, yeah. Hey! Oh my gosh. This gives me like old school Usher vibes and I really like it. Okay. I also want to put some OTT right there to spice it up sauce wise on the drop. Not much, just a little. Hee. Alright, what we got? Let's do like 2. Barely inflate that mug. Alright, here we go. Alright, so things are getting a little crazy. So I need to freeze. I just need a better computer. No worries. Alright, so this is actually a good stopping point because I'm getting hot in the sweatshirt. I need to change. But I hope that you're learning, you know, in between all of these resources we have, like public domain and Splice, and I mean, you can just kick something up. You know, this has been about 4 hours, 5 hours, or 2. I don't know how long this is, but we've got something really cool here. And what I can do is I can come back, I can put in another 4-hour session and kind of finish, double this arrangement, maybe do a second drop. And then after that, I can come back and do another 4-hour sound design. I can really select my serum, you know, mess with my presets, or I can really put some EQs and change stuff up and stutter. Then I can come back finally and do like a mastering session where, yeah, I know for the most part it's loud. You know, I think -5, -4 is like not too loud, but dial it in. So I'd rather it be clean because all the people at front of house have to do is turn me up, especially if it's an all original set. If I'm like DJing, then sure, I get you want to just have a loud track. But if it's like all original, they have so much in their mixer to push you. You don't have to like clip the whole time. So here we are. Without further ado, this is the work we've done today. It's something to be proud of. Let's see if this, what happens. Here we go. I'm actually going to turn off my, okay, never mind. Here we go. I like that sample. So, you know. Woo! Woo! Son. That needs a better transition. That wasn't that smooth, but it's arrangement again. It's not mandatory.
walking right next to me. I want you to want me too.
Boom.
Yeah. Ooh, whew. Good night. All right, Pretty Brad sounding really cool. If I make another video, then you'll see me finish this. If I don't, be on the lookout for it. It's gonna be super cool. I love all the samples. Shout out to Public Domain. I forget. I showed it to you earlier in the video, but I mean, it's all for the taking. That's all I'm saying. All right. Peace. Love you guys. Hope that you learned something. Hope that you guys are taking a chance and, yeah, producing. Make music. Put yourself out there. You never know what you're going to get. Peace.